want to get right to the meat and potatoes. I'm not going to be one of the ones just, talking about this and talking about that until I get to the point. So, the time that I got blackmailed, and you may have to excuse me right now because I'm a little agitated. Well, not agitated, I'm just a little annoyed. Okay, just a little annoyed. But I have to talk to get out of the irritation, okay, of what I'm feeling on the inside right now. So please bear with me. So a couple of years ago, um, I decided to do something different with my lifestyle, you know, and it wasn't really a shocker to certain ones, but it was a shocker to a lot of people. And when I chose to do certain things, with people, it was on my stance. It was. It was on my stance on my accord, And as I was trying to find, you know, really myself and really get to know who the hell I really was, because at first I really thought at first I thought I knew who I was, being in my teens, but when you really get to understand, certain things about yourself, you be like, wow, okay. Hmm. So me venturing off into a totally different lifestyle. I mean, when I tell you I had to learn lingo, I had to learn how to do certain things, if I wanted to be involved with someone sexually, I had to learn a lot. And when I got off the porch, when I got off the porch, I still remember the first night. When I got off the porch and I started having these experiences with people, you know, um, it was something. It was something out of the norm. And I really didn't have that much time. Well, honestly, the short amount of time that I did have, I learned a lot from a lot of people. I learned a lot and I soaked up a lot, you know, because I was young, just 20 something, I think I was 23 probably. And I'm still young, I'm still a tenderoni. And in that amount of time that I was soaking up things and learning things about what I liked, for the time being, someone came around and they wanted to kind of, stop all that. All because they wanted me to come to a need for them, you know. And they failed to realize, I'm just doing me. You know, I'm not, I'm not a bad person. I don't bother people. But this person was just really focusing on being out in the streets instead of, being a mother and taking care of their child. And this person knew some things about me. And I really regret to this day even telling this person what really happened to me when I was a child, because ever since that day, ever since that day, it's just, it's been a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster. So as I'm, going through well, as I'm, living and having these experiences, you know, um, this person decided to really one day, this person decided to hold something against me, which was my sexuality. And just because I'm not walking around here just like, maybe some of these average, I really don't like using that word, but walking around here like the next, person in the community, they want to hold something over my head, or because I'm not out and loud and proud with it. I never understood that because I have always kept this person's secret when they were in high school because they were dealing with the same sex. But when it came to me, I had to be, well, I felt like I was forced to do this and do that for them because they kept threatening me to, go where they was threatening me to go around and sit and tell people this and tell people that and have people treating me different, even though they were already treating me different, but whether they knew or not. And I went a year, or no, I think it may have been 2 years, 2 or 3 years. I would say that it was a lot of hell, you know, a lot of hell. And I never understood why someone that was so close to me would want to do that to me. You know, it was times where I was with friends, you know, I'm with my friends, and all of a sudden someone choose to say, "Oh, don't let me say this and don't let me say that." And it was so uncomfortable to be in front of my friends that have, you know, girlfriends, and for her to say that, clearly they can read between the lines. It's something that I'm hiding that they don't know, even though I know they know, but I didn't want to put it out there for them to know because it's not anybody's business. You know, I'm not worried about what the next person is doing, but unfortunately, I had this one individual worried about what I was doing and wanted me to be really living my life and really living in my truth and wanting everybody to know. And I didn't really want to do that. You know, I really didn't want to do that. And, you know, one day I was in a hotel room with my friend and I got a call. I got a call from somebody that was close to me. And they just came out and they was like, I know about I know about your lifestyle. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And then that's when they just told me. Someone told them, and I just couldn't believe it. You know, I just could not believe that someone would actually go out their way to spill my business to this person. You know, and I forgive this person, even though I feel like I am at points where I'm washing my hands with this person because there's nothing more I can do for this person because this person still to this day want to really announce things in front of people and announce that and say certain and say terrible things to me. And I refuse to really go there with this person because I know I can end up in jail. You know, because when I get angry, I am a different person. I'm a very different person. And I'm not trying to be that person. I don't like getting to a place of where I'm not listening to nobody. I don't like getting to a place where I may do something that can cause me to be behind bars for years or let alone life. So it's just best for me to walk away calmly and let them be a fool. Because we all know this. How you treat people will be a reflection of how you treat people will be a reflection on how people treat you. So, you know, over the years, this person has been getting treated bad. And honestly, I'm not sad for this person because it was years of abuse, verbal abuse, really, verbal abuse. I remember one time me and this person got into a scuffle with a gun. You know, anything could have happened, thank God. But it was just years of abuse, verbally. You know, me feeling so, you know, just, how can I say it? I was scared, but I didn't want people to mistreat me because of what I was doing. You know, I didn't want that to go down. And unfortunately, it did go down like that. And to this day, I still feel, I feel like a little bit of rejection in a sense, or as if I'm just, I had the word on my head, I mean, on my mind, but, what is it called? I can't remember, but you know, I still feel it to this day. And this person really had a lot of people, you know, just looking at me differently. And I can tell how people demeanor was when it came to me. You know, people barely, you know, to this day, people barely even want to shake my hand. You know, they don't really want to hold conversations with me. I don't know why, because I'm not looking at them to sleep with them or trying to pat or really trying to hit on them. But you know, that situation only really made me stronger mentally because no matter what somebody tried to do to me, I still love me, and I still am living my life for me and not for anybody else. You know, I'm not. And it took some time for me to really come to grips with all of those years and all of those, of feeling just trapped inside. It was times where I would sleep in my bed. I would sleep in bed with my Bible because I was just going through a whole lot of what are people going to say? How are they going to, treat me? And I really wish I wouldn't probably did that because, this I'm still getting the same treatment to this day, which is why I'm kind of just by myself. you know. And sometimes I really like it to be. Sometimes I like it like that. I like to be by myself, and I like to just stay away from society sometimes because people are mean, and I can be mean, but I'm just saying, when I'm not trying to be mean, people are still mean to me, and I I just don't get it because I'm just only me. I'm not a rude person, you know. And people just, and I honestly feel like it has a lot to do with my sexuality. It has a lot to do with it. It's like I'm not. It's like it's almost for me. It's almost coming off to me as if, ugh, you're not a man, or you're not you're not this and you're not that, all because of what you are. You know, and it may and that's sad. It's sad because I can read energy very very well. I'm not an ass kisser either. You know, I'm not the first one to, you know, hey, what's up? Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Because there has been times when I was that person, you know, and people still reacted in a homophobic way, and I never understood that. I just never understood that. Like, wow, you know, honestly, it can mess with with your psyche because it's like, damn, are you really, are you really gonna treat me like that? You know, like look at yourself. I'm sure we can. Well, I'm sure I can go and I can judge, but why would I? Because I don't care about what you do when you're not around me. But it seems like people that are on the other side of the fence, they care a lot more. And I never understood that. They care so much, you know. And I really wish when I was getting blackmailed that I could have been more of a man and just said it what it was. Because I wouldn't have to live with so much of, well, really a lot of hurt and pain, you know, worrying about this and worrying about that, because it's still going on to this day. Not the blackmailing, but feeling just like rejected from a little bit from society, because of what I am, and what I and you know the things that I like within me. Just really, it's just a lot. It's a lot to deal with sometimes when it comes to me. It's a lot, but feeling just that feeling of rejection. All because of what I like. I just never understood that, but it doesn't get me down at all, because as long as I'm believing in the Lord, because you know, don't get me wrong, as long as I'm believing in the Lord, I refuse to let the devil play in my mind about anything. You know, with that worst day, there were days where I wanted to just ask God, just take me in my sleep. I didn't want to harm myself, but I just wanted to God, just like, please let this, just please take me, because I just couldn't take it anymore, because it was a lot of for me, a lot of just disrespect, at its finest. It was just so much of it. And now in today's time, speed up to till today, in today's time, you know, I'm more I'm more so control. Well, I have control over it now. I don't I don't deal with certain people that I used to deal with. You know, I have a right and I have boundaries, which is, I'm so happy that you know, my boundaries. It's just, it's so much. It's so on 10 right now. It's like If I don't feel like it, I'm not doing it with you. I'm not doing it with you. I'm not. Mm-mm. I'm not, because it's all about me. Because when I was going through my stuff, there weren't too many people out there that I could really talk to at all, you know. So I'm just so happy that I'm able to cut that off because I remember how people made me feel. I remember how a lot of people made me feel. I remember a lot. I remember a whole lot of how people can make you. I remember, look, it is something. Those thoughts don't ever go away. Even though it may be a different year, season, you still remember before things got settled, before the dust settled. I still remember how you were before me and you, and me and this, I would say me and friends, became cool or close, or maybe with anything. I remember a lot of that, and I'm just happy that I'm not I don't have I don't have that I don't have that pain and hurt over my shoulders anymore, you know, because I was just, yeah, I was a wreck. I was really, really a wreck. And I'm really glad that I don't have to live, in hiding. I am what I am. You don't have to ask no questions. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. And I'm happy to this day that I wasn't disowned by family or certain close friends that are straight. I'm glad. I'm glad because some people don't have that luxury of having a family system, or really having friends around. Some people don't even have no friends. The only friends they may have is a dog. You know, that's their only friend. But I have more than that, and I'm truly am blessed. There are times where it can seem like, oh my goodness, not this again. But at the same time, I ignore it. I ignore the ignorant comments. I ignore, you know, people that just come off as if I'm just the F word. It is what it is. I don't care. I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna love me for me. You know, and I'm not gonna be changing anything about me. I'm not. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not. And if I was to change something about me, nobody would know it but me and God. People can keep. People can assume as long as they can, but only God would know this. They can't. Because I've been thinking about a whole lot lately, and I've been thinking about doing some things differently when it comes to me. You know, I've been thinking about doing some things differently. And I'm gonna just say this before I go. You know, Even if I have to be alone, you know, on the rest of my journey, I am okay with that. I really am. I'm okay with that. You know, I am okay with that. And it's going, for me, it's okay. It really is. When I tell you it's okay, it's okay. Because, baby, I came in this world. Well, I came in this world with another person, but I'm going to leave out of here by myself. And when I do, hey, there it is. I hope you enjoyed the cannonball for the time being. I'm just saying. You hear me? Because, I could have been dead a long time ago by putting myself in situations. I could have been hurt, paralyzed because I have been in accidents. You know, I just could have been in I could have been in a place where in destitute, I put it like I just could have been told all the way up, but God saw something different for a brother, and I thank him for that because you know I don't always sometimes listen to what the Holy Spirit is telling me, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did at the for those times because it's been a lot of those times, but I'm glad I did listen because had I not, I probably wouldn't be here, you know. I probably would not be here. I probably wouldn't be able to be creative with my jingles, be able to come on here and chat with you guys, even though I do sometimes, I have I would say when it comes to me, sometimes I have this problem where I know what I'm talking about, but then all of a sudden I forget what I'm talking about, and I don't understand why is that. But it is what it is. I'm trying to work on it. I'm going to the doctor to see what's going on with that. But you know, I'm just happy that I am free. I don't have to be, you know, scared because people don't. People know already. People know. People know, and it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, could I always, people will say, "Are you gonna say this? Are you gonna be this certain type of way forever?" Who knows? Who knows? People have phases in their life, so who knows? Who knows? You know, I'm just looking forward to the future. I'm just living life, and I'm taking it by the horns. I mean, I'm doing the things that enjoy me. I mean, I'm doing the things that I enjoy. You know, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the things that I enjoy, not because of somebody, forcing me to do it. I'm doing it on my stance, on my stance. Because, people always come to me for help every time. Every time. Even right now. I'm on a clock right now. You know, I'm on a clock right now. But that's another story. But yeah. But yeah, that was a little story time. And I do gotta tell you this too, so you guys. I do get a little, even though you guys know me, you know, not in the flesh yet, but y'all know me. I still get nervous. Sometimes I have to calm down and just slow down, like I have been told, just slow down and just get it out. Because I have moments like that. It's like that sometimes, but it is what it is. But I would say to anybody that may have questions about that person that was blackmailing me for those years, um, do I hate them? No, I don't hate them. I don't hate them because, you know, they are related to me. They are related to me, and I can't hate them. I can't hate them. The only thing I can do is just pray for them. You know, they was a little, they have been nasty towards me, recently, and me personally, I guess they wanted to get a rouse out of me, but they don't know that I'm not that person that I was in my 20s where I'm willing to blow up so quick. No, I would say when you get a certain age, you have to think about your freedom, and I don't want to be locked down. Mm-mm. So I just choose to not even entertain it. I don't entertain nobody that's trying to spit out hate towards me. Just don't put your hands on me, but you can call me whatever you want to call me. You can say whatever you want to say. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, everybody done been talked about. Everybody done been talked about. So you giving me your opinion about me, it really doesn't matter. I really had to really had to teach myself, you know, at certain points where you are going to hear the same damn thing. And it's all right. Are you that thing? Are you, this is what I'm telling myself. Are you that thing? No. I don't answer the things that I'm not. Mm-mm. You know, I don't. And I'm glad that I'm numb. I'm very, very numb to disrespect. I'm very numb to it. I'm very numb to it at times. I really am. Because I know the truth. I know the truth. I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm not doing. I know the truth. People may have concerns and be assuming that, oh, you're out there doing this and you're out there doing that with that person and this person. No, I ain't out there doing nothing. If I'm not working or going to church or going to a family event, I'm at home. I don't go out to the clubs. I don't even go to the bar anymore. You know, I can, I will, but it's on my time when I want to. But a lot of stuff, a lot like I said a few videos ago, a lot of things don't phase me. I'm not phased by certain things. Most people may call me boring. Okay, I may be boring, but a lot of things don't can't get it really aroused out of me. Like, oh wow, let's do it all over again. Look, we done got shit faced this time around. Let's do it all over again. Like, I'm fine at home. I'm a homebody, really. I'm a homebody. Home is it just means so much to me. And I'm telling you, when I'm at the house, baby, I'm just in my own little world. I'm just like I'm in my own little world, not worrying about anybody else but my own self. And I have my own fun. I crack my own self up. I'm a silly, corny person. You know, I'm just really getting more in tune and enjoying myself. Because I wasn't like this a long time. Well, a couple of years, probably some years ago, I wasn't like this. Sometimes I felt like I had to have the crew around me. You know, having people around me and making me feel like we're having a good time. But you can have a good time by yourself or with somebody else, whoever you may be with. But I don't even have to have nobody if I'm with somebody or not, I don't even need them either. Because I am my own party. I am my own party, and I'm going to continue to be my own party with or without people, and that's the truth. That is the truth. And I'm gonna, hey, when it's my time to get on to the other side, hey, that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna remain that way. It's gonna always remain that way. I'm not gonna be switching up and changing up, to fit somebody else's needs. No, we either gonna learn to respect me, or you can get out of my face and you don't have to talk to me anymore. And it's called it. And look, that motto it's gonna always stick with me. It's going to always remain that way. It's not changing. I don't feel the need to change it, because people are not changing certain things about them when it comes to me. So why should I change that about myself when it comes to me? I mean, just, what I'm saying? I'm just not doing that. Why should I change myself for them? No, sirree, no. No, sirree, no. But I think I've said enough. I'm not really a good storyteller because I be all over the place. But I'm trying to get better though. Forgive me. Hopefully, when I ain't gonna lie to you, I just be so a little insecure about my videos sometimes because my thought process just be kind of just off. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but it just be off sometimes. But it's okay. Whatever they want to talk about and whatever they want to throw back in my face, they can. It's all right. You don't have to get a response. You just be talking to yourself. But it's been real. I've been trying to enjoy my day, but I gotta get some rest because I gotta do some work in the morning. But oh my goodness, I was really irritated, but this really have helped me get out of the irritation. I was a little irritated, just annoyed, but it's okay. I'm gonna go in there and pray. I'm gonna go in there and have me a little lunch, and I'm trying to get my dad up so I can get him together. And on that note, we are out of here, you guys. Y'all be blessed. And I didn't even read the chat. Oh, I gotta get my glasses. Hold on, you guys. Okay. My eyes, I'm so blind at times. Okay. What's up, HM? How you doing? What's up, Verbal Assassin? I'm gonna make you a moderator because I be having trolls over here and I need somebody to help me out. Okay. Yes, indeed. All right. Gotcha. Yeah, and that like swimwear, sis. What's up, Rick Reed? What's Bob the flagger? The flag station, gas station. I guess that's what that is. Human, how you doing, human? That's funny. You calling me Big Daddy. I'm not Big Daddy. Well, I was finna say my damn name. It's what it is, though. You said, bless your life, man. I know the Holy Spirit is watching over me and you and everyone else on the planet because He saved me from breaking ribs today. Ooh, you know what? Thank you for being here, man. I know how to. Look, I can relate to that. Look, I can relate to that. But on that note, be easy. I'm gonna be up. Look, I'm finna get up on out of here. So I'm hungry. And y'all be blessed. I'm out.